What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Slappy, back at it again with another Fortnite video! And before we get into it, please remember to like the video if it helps, drop a comment, give me a subscription, it all helps the channel. If we can get this video to 5 likes, I will drop another hot Fortnite tips and tricks video. Alright, let's get into it! Today we are going to be breaking down the brand new Fortnite item, the Port-a-Fort, and the 5 things that Epic don't want you to know about this new item. A lot of players are in an uproar over this new item because it takes away the advantage that players who are good at building have over everyone else. But that should be the least of everyone's worries. Our investigative team and highly qualified hackers dug through all of Epic Games' dirty laundry and found some very, very troubling things that this new item brings to the game and what you, the player, stand for when you use it. I would just like to take a moment before really diving into this, just as a warning for our viewers out there. The following information is very controversial, but I assure you it's all been fact-checked by industry experts, and it hurts to bring this information to light, but if someone has to do it, it's gonna be us. This first picture here was taken back in November of 2016. This is an actual photograph that the Port-a-Fort posted on Instagram of him voting for Donald Trump. That's right, the Port-a-Fort voted for Trump. But if you think that was bad, it gets worse. Our highly qualified research team also uncovered this photo from a buried arrest record of who else but the Port-a-Fort. He was arrested for being in possession of 20 pounds of heroin, 4 tons of cocaine, and 50 rocket launchers. We actually were also able to get our sweaty cheese doodle covered hands on an actual audio clip of his interrogation.
So, Port-a-Fort, what possible reason do you have for being in possession of all these illegal goods?
It's simple, bro. Just get better at building.
That doesn't answer the question at all.
That doesn't answer the... Go fuck yourself, pig.
Troubling, yes. Does it get better from here? No. We also found evidence that Port-a-Fort is a wife abuser. We have reason to believe that he forces his wife to cover herself from head to toe, gets drunk, and then verbally insults her. The following image is an artist's rendition of this abuse. The real thing is much worse. Surely, though, we've reached the climax and are now coming down off this high of troubling information? Not a chance. Buckle up. Adolf Hitler, 11 characters. Port-a-Fort, 11 characters. This isn't a coincidence. Port-a-Fort is a Nazi. But that's it. That's all we found out.
Just kidding!
After spending 5 straight days writing out Port-a-Fort backwards, our linguistics teams realized that port backwards is trop, a French adverb meaning too much. But too much of what? Too much that Epic has let this item get away with for far too long. The evidence is all here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be blind to the truth. This concludes our report, but this is just the beginning of our movement. Stand with us outside of Epic headquarters this Friday at 2 p.m. and let's make our voices heard. Anyone who uses this item is a Trump-supporting, wife-abusing, Nazi-sympathizing drug peddler, and they must be stopped. But until Friday, this has been Fortnite News. This is Slappy, signing off. Me? Yeah, of course I'm gonna use it. It looks fucking dope.